I do want to talk some Jets with you. Now, I know you guys finished with a 7-10 record, but no matter how the season ended, I would argue that this really was a successful year for the franchise, especially compared to, the previous decade. So honestly, do you feel like you guys would have been a playoff team if you didn't get hurt?
Yeah, I think if myself and ABT didn't get hurt, I feel like we would have definitely changed our record. I feel like it might have been flip flopped, and we're a playoff team then. So we're definitely confident to get back on the field through this rehab process and start join the team again.
Well, big news this week. You have a new OC in Nathaniel Hackett, so congratulations.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to the news, and have you even had a chance to connect with him yet?
No, I haven't met with him yet. I'll probably have to chop it up with him when I'm back at the facility, but I'm excited. And for me, as long as the offense is running back friendly, I'll be fine. So as long as they're getting me the ball, I feel like we're gonna have a good chance. So I'm excited to see what he does for our team.
Now, obviously, you know how it goes in the New York sports media. Everyone wants to say Hackett was hired for, a potential move to bring in Aaron Rodgers to the Jets. And as a player on the team, what do you think of people connecting the dots like that? Because I know I've seen at least like 10 pictures of Aaron Rodgers photoshopped in a Jets jersey this morning on Twitter.
Yeah, you can definitely connect the dots and start to make your assumptions, but in this league, you never know. That's the one thing you just never know. So I'm just excited to see what our GM does and what moves he makes. And I feel like even these past few years, he's done a great job of, getting the right people in this building. So I'm excited for that. And, you know, um, I feel like we're going to be fine with those 53 guys that we'll have on our squad.
One of the best games of your career was in Lambeau when you guys beat down the Packers.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to talk to Aaron before or after that game? And if so, what was that like for you?
Oh no, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I only got to
Oh.
talk to Alan Lazard because he's a former player for Iowa State, and me and him connected for a while. But just hearing how he says Aaron Rodgers is a real like chilled and down to earth guy, that sounds like a real cool guy to be around. But whether we get him or not, I'm going to be confident with the 53 guys we have in our squad.
I know right now there's a lot of discussion about Zach Wilson's future with the team at quarterback, but from your perspective, what was it like for your first year being his teammate?
Um, I know, in my opinion, I think Zach he's a really good guy, and I'm just as confident with him as I am with anybody. I feel like he has the ability, he has all the talent and all the potential. So when he's on the field, I'm confident with him. And whatever quarterback our coaches feel needs to be on the field at that time, I'm confident with them as well. So as long as our team's in the best position to win, then I feel like we're all going to be confident.
So, of course, we got to ask you about the knee. I know every Jets fan is really excited to have you back. So, what's your expectation for the recovery timeline?
I ain't gonna speak too much on that. I just want to let everybody know that the recovery is going really well, and it's been a great process for me, mentally and physically, just to be able, kind of reset my body, figure out where I need to get stronger at, and stuff like that. So, think I'm gonna have a really good recovery time and get back on the field when I'm supposed to be back.
Yeah. So you feel like you'll be ready for the start of the year next year. You feel like you're on track for it so far?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good. So between you, Sauce, Garrett, this Jets rookie class really balled out. So how special do you think this class can be, and what's its ceiling for you?
Yeah, I just feel like in a way we were what New York needed. Whenever all three of us step out on the field, we think we're the best player, and we bring that swag to the facility every day. And once the older guys saw that, they just knew they had to keep us in the right lane, and we were going to do what we needed to do. And I feel like that's why we took a real big jump this year as a team, just because of how confident the older guys were in us to kind of step up and be some of the main guys making plays. And um, Garrett had an offensive rookie of the year type of season, and I was having a good season up until the injury, and then Sauce had his great season. So we're just excited to get back on the field.
Speaking of rookies, Brock Purdy, your Iowa State teammate, is really making some noise to say the least. Are you surprised by how well he's playing in San Francisco?
No, I'm not surprised at all. Just knowing Brock, knowing his work ethic, and knowing how he strives on proving people wrong. I feel like people, nobody thought he'd be in this spot, but for him, he has all the confidence in the world. Every time he steps out on the field, he thinks he's that dude. So just seeing him ball out, I'm rooting for him just as much as he was rooting for me when I was playing. So I'm excited to see what he does this weekend. I feel like with that squad, they have a lot of great playmakers. He has to get them the ball, and they do everything from there. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Is there a memory or a certain moment you can recall from your time at Iowa State with him that really shows, like, yo, this is the type of quarterback and the leader he is?
It's just all those little things. Just seeing how competitive Brock was. He was my roommate for 2 years, so we'd be up
Oh,
in his
wow.
room playing Madden or 2K. And if I beat him, he wouldn't talk to me. I'd go mess with him and try to give him a hug, and he tried to wrestle me and kick me out the room and stuff. So just little things, seeing how competitive he was on video games in the weight room, on the field running, even though he knew he wasn't faster than me and stuff like that. Just seeing how he hated to lose, and how competitive he was every day. It never changed. It never wavered. So I know that he's going to be striving for greatness every day.
Hey, I'm still glad y'all are still friends because I know how intense those games can get.
Yeah.
But point blank, I want to know your opinion. Can Brock Purdy lead the Niners to a Super Bowl this year? Do you think yes or no?
I'm confident that he can. Yeah, I think he can do it. He's been playing the best football of his life that I've seen. He's been so poised and playing just with that confidence, play in and play out. And, you see some of the plays that he's making that are crazy. So I'm excited for him. I think he can get it done.
All right, so I want to do a little bit of rookie rankings with you. Now, the Rookie of the Year finalists came out this week, and I'm sure you're happy with seeing Garrett there. But honestly, I want to know, was that your award to lose if you didn't get hurt?
Oh, I think everybody knows low key. I know I'd be joking with them about it and stuff, and they probably know that if I was playing the whole season, it probably would have been a different story. I always mess with Garrett about it, but if there was anybody else that wanted, I would want it to be Garrett. So I'm rooting for him for sure.
Okay, so let's get into the fun rankings part. So I want you to give me your top 5 rookies of the year, not including yourself, and you can only include 2 Jets.
All right, Sauce and Garrett are 1 and 2.
Okay.
Kenneth Walker 3. Chris Olave 4. God, if I can't pick myself, who am I gonna pick?
You're already honorary on that list, so one more guy.
Brock Purdy 5.
There you go. Okay.
That's easy.
You can
Yeah.
forget your guy, Brock.
Yeah,
right.
I gotta throw Brock in there. Just he's undefeated since he's been playing, so it's like by default, he has to be in there. It's hard to do that as a rookie quarterback, and the guys try to call him do the whole Mr. Irrelevant thing, but he's always been relevant to me because I know what he can do on the field.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to see more conversations with athletes and stars, check out these videos right here and be sure to subscribe for more from USA Today Sports.